go through a tunnel, we would hold our breath. It was a fun little experience. And it makes for a cool video.
I'm not gonna pass out.
Well, it's a good little like breath exercise. Yeah. And then do you know what the road stuff means? Like, do you see how there's double lines going through the middle? Do you know what that means? That means that you are not allowed to cross on the lines. So when you're driving around, the roads have different stuff. So if it's two double lines, like right now, that means I can't go into that lane, and then nobody can go into this lane. And when you're in a tunnel and it's like a tight space, that's why those lines are there. Yes. And then sometimes you'll have one solid line and then one like chopped up line. And the chopped up line means that people on the chopped up line side, like, they can go around, but the people with the solid line, that means that they cannot go around. Well, that's why you're always learning. Because the roads are...
100.7 The Bay Plant, Baltimore's rock classics.
The roads are designed so that people, if they all know the rules, it should be, that's like a quotations thing, it should be that everybody can follow the same rules. So like you see how everybody has like the dotted lines right now? So that means, or not the dotted, but like the, I don't know, the chopped up lines. And then that means that people can go back and forth and stuff. And then there's no lines here, which makes it a little bit scary because then you don't have like lines. You're like, oh, where do I go? But you also have to drop down in your speed so that these little guys can say, okay, you can go through. And they used to have people there, and the people would take the money so that, you know, you would be okay. But then now they have it where there's no people there, and so what happens is they'll do your license plate and they'll say, oh, you know, we're going to mail you a ticket, but then the ticket is more than if they would have had people, but they didn't want to pay the people anymore. So, just lots of different stuff. So you see how there's a solid line here where it's like, don't use this, and then there's a yellow line over there, don't use that. But if you have an emergency, then you can like pull over on this side of the road.
attacks in the middle, plus performances from some of your favorite country stars.
because mommy's bringing work down there. But I don't know if I would have time to work on the fuel tank. I think I know where the sleeve is for the fuel tank, but it would be nice to fix the fuel tank stuff. But then this potential for oil pump stuff also makes me a little nervous. But since we've been over here, she's been doing really well, so I don't know.
She's the best truck for even having an issue.
Oh, I know that. Well, that's why her name is Miss Reliable, because she's fantastic.
Because I've never heard you call
Oh, I call this truck Miss Reliable to a lot of people because when I park her, I don't park her because like I don't like her. I park her because it's like, all right, it's not fair that you have to do all the stuff, and so like, I'm gonna drive Big Sexy around because truck, like even though she can do truck stuff, sometimes it just makes more sense to have a truck. And anytime that Big Sexy throws a little fit, then the Trailblazer is the one that ends up having to be driven and stuff.
Most importantly, Metallica kept the song's emotional core intact.
Who's the oldest?
Classic song.
What do you mean?
Taking her last ride.
The oldest vehicle of all the vehicles?
Yeah,
Till
like
at 10 a.m. to find out where mom is going to be next.
oh wait, that's
Now
what
you're rocking 24/7 entertainment presents
Yes,
Clutch.
so now technically
September 12th.
Gladdy
It's the
is
last
the
stop on Mom's
oldest.
last ride.
But before
Tickets on
Gladdy,
sale now.
the CJ7 was the oldest.
And you'll find
oh
out
no, I
as
meant
they're
like
added to Mom's last
the
ride.
oldest since it got added to the family.
Brought to you by Mom's Glory, Harley Davidson. It's Alan.
You're gonna have to
Appreciate you hanging with me.
revisit that.
Coming up,
Say that again,
music
baby.
from, Black Keys by request.
So,
Nirvana on the way.
got
And
to
from
both
one of
at
my
different
favorite albums of
times.
days gone by.
Yes.
It's called Empire. Won't tell you who the
So,
artist
for
is. I
those
will tell you
times,
that I
we
must
got
be in a
to
sappy mood
realize
because
how old
this is somewhat
are
of a
they
ballad.
now?
Find out
Oh,
what
how
it is next.
old is each one?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. You have to use your calculator. Get your calculator and we can figure that out.
I was trying to go for random numbers to see who was added
I want a chicken sub.
to
I
like
want
the
chicken and
family
fries.
the very first. But Jake, his already was like there, so I was trying to.
Well, get your calendar and we'll do the math on it.
Famous chicken summer wrap with an essential water for $6. Now playing at Royal.
Okay, so
This weekend, only
2026
at Old
is
Navy,
this year.
50% off all kids
And
and baby
so
styles. That's
you're
50%
going
off
to
jeans,
do-
activewear, and everything they
put
need for back to
2026,
school. Hurry in this Saturday and Sunday
then-
to save big only at Old Navy.
and then
Found at
minus
7, 18, and 19. Excludes clearance and third-party styles.
1963. And that'll tell you how old Gladdy
Jane is a
is.
small business owner.
That's right.
And tell them what that's like, Jane.
Yeah, well, it's like a roller coaster with a lot of ups and downs, and some days things can feel like they're flying off the rails.
Yep, it's a lot. But the Total
19 what?
Solutions advantage only from
1963.
Comcast Business can help you manage it all. With the largest, fastest fiber-powered network designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect. Plus gig speeds with security and equipment
So
included.
Gladdy
All
is
with a 5-year
63 years
price.
old.
Nice. So everything stays
How
on
cool
track.
is that?
Exactly. The Total Solutions advantage.
expecting
Get started for just $60 a month for 12 months.
Yes,
When you add
so
wireless
Gladdy is
connect,
63.
qualifying internet.
And then the CJ7 is 2026 minus 1980.
New customers only. 1-year agreement, paperless billing, automatic payments per bank account required. $60 offer requires 3
So the CJ7 is 46 years old.
Equipment tax and
Let's see. So, and then this Trailblazer,
Everybody's looking at it. With Wall
which
Street
is the
investors buying up
Trailblazer,
homes in Baltimore and renting them out
she
like never before.
is
You have to
2026
wonder, what do they
minus
see in your big
2003.
asset that you don't? The truth is, if you sell your home instead of renting it, you can kiss your asset goodbye.
So she is 23
Especially
years
with today's higher interest rates, the best way to
And
save your asset
I
is
always
to
get
rent it out
T2
instead.
mixed up.
Does renting make your asset look big?
So
Yes, it
she's
does.
either
Especially when you hire a
2006 or
professional landlord
2007.
at
I think
Renter's
she's a
Warehouse.
2006.
DIYing your property
So,
management is a total pain in your
2026
asset. With
minus
Renter's Warehouse, you
2006.
never have to find tenants, collect the
She's
rent,
20.
or handle pesky maintenance
she's a
calls ever
whippersnapper
again.
compared
Don't lose
to
your asset. Stop
the
busting your
Trailblazer,
asset trying
which
to
still
manage it yourself.
does not
Go
throw
to
little bratty fits.
rwmaryland.com to book your free home rental price analysis
and
today. That's
then-
rwmaryland.com or call 410-878-7722. 410-878-7722.
And so we have 2003 to
Because you can't buy
2006.
happiness, but you can rent it. Yes, you know, 'cause
Daddy's
radio advertising,
Tundra
you like
is
that, so-
also a 2003, so 2026 minus 2003.
And we've come up with a solution. Make them free.
So Daddy's Tundra is 23. And minus 2007.
That's code for you're never going to get what you want. But at Joblot, we have 121 clothing items that are free after crazy deal. Men's swimwear is
she's
free
only
after
19
crazy
years
deal.
old.
Ladies' Speedo swimsuits are on
Which
the list.
the average age of a vehicle on the road is like
including Nice West, New York, and Tahari, and every men's
like
and
12 or
women's
13 years old. And people make a big deal about that. And then
bras and underwear, free stuff for the kids, swimwear, rash guards, t-shirts, and jaw sets. If you've never
The
purchased
car I
anything
know
at
is-
Joblot,
oh yeah, and the Transformer, the new Transformer, or the Dark Transformer, I'm so grumpy about the other Transformer, is 2026 minus 2012.
USA is up 2-0. That is the most dangerous lead in soccer. Relax, Mike. See that, Dan? My left eye is twitching. That's my warning eye.
Yes.
It'll be 2-2 by
2026
stoppage
minus
time. It's
2012.
never wrong. The early payout from Bet
So she's 14 years
I
old.
got paid the second.
And so our newest vehicle is still older than the average vehicle on the road in America today. And she's 1 year older than you. You are a baby, and the vehicles are like, we gotta take care of these babies. But like, there's a break it person and there's a fix it person, and like, we don't know what to do.
You should never stop chasing it. That's why
Any
we
kind of
offer
vehicle
skills-based
get, it's always
education
gonna
that
be
helps
like
move your
a
career
year
forward.
older than me.
Learn how to emerging technologies like AI,
Well, I mean, if the newer vehicles weren't so
apply now and save
grumpy, then maybe mommy would trust them and like them a little bit more. But they look very robotic, and they have way too many sensors, and then there's way too many rolls with them, and mommy just doesn't want the headache. Because mommy's like, no, I'm good, I'm good.
Household, collectibles, electronics, toys, and more.
You want your daddy?
Customers are already
We are
shopping. Reserve a
going,
table
we
for
are
just
on our way to get you some more
$25 a day,
clothes, and
including
then we
outdoors,
will
selling
see
space
daddy,
availability.
and then we will figure out if we are taking the Transformer or we are taking the Trailblazer. So it depends on how the Trailblazer acts, because I always say that the Trailblazer will go from here to California at a moment's notice. But then the little oil pressure thing started making me nervous, so now I'm a little scaredy catted about it.
Hi, this is Nick Laboratory from Lips Grill. We're now
when we
open in
get to
Towson
Daddy's
at
house, I'm gonna
210
fill
West
up the
Pennsylvania
water
Avenue,
bottles.
directly next to the courthouse, between Bosley and Pennsylvania
When we get to
Avenue.
Daddy's house, you're going to do
There's
what?
free parking available
I'm gonna
for
fill up
roll bar,
the
seasonal
three
menus,
water bottles.
weekend brunch,
Okay.
daily happy hour, patio dining,
Okay,
private
that's
events,
always
and
on
family
my
hospitality. Lips Grill Towson is your solution.
Because-
Visit Lips Grill. I'm from Lips Grill Towson.
The pink water bottle, actually. Not the one with the flowers. Pink water bottle that looks like is Charlie's. And then the other two water bottles. Well, the blue water bottle is like first to share. And then the other pink water bottle is like flowers and swirly. It's like for me, and I like it.
Okay. Well, we have to hurry because, like, mommy wanted to leave right after the MRIs yesterday, but there were things going on and mommy wasn't able to do all that stuff. So now mommy is kind of running a little behind on mommy's times. Mommy also kind of wants to check on the front end of this car, or this truck. So there's a few little levels of anxiety that mommy has going on about the Trailblazer, but I just want to make sure she's okay.
This is Heaven Sent, and you're listening to Hope
But the nice thing about this Trailblazer is that mommy has all of her gauges, so mommy can sort of make assessments on how she feels. And then I also know that the whole time I've had her, I've only given her like full synthetic, and so that's supposed to be like the best thing for her. So I mean, my instincts are that she should be okay, but I don't want anything to potentially mess her up.
Wash FM, guaranteed human.
I can
later. Like and subscribe. Izzy would so like that 100,000 subscriber button. I guess I have to say that all the time now. Bye!